So this is a tutorial on how to upload a CT scan with a viewer into a USB drive, or even sending it out in an email as a file. You can choose whatever, either of or both. Here today I'm going to show you how to upload it into a USB drive. So first and foremost, I'm going to put the USB drive in here into the side of the computer. Okay, make sure these align, just in case you don't know how to put a USB drive in. Okay, and we're gonna go to iDexo here. And from here, we're gonna select the patient. For example, I'm gonna go for sometimes the keyboard doesn't work and you may have to unplug it and plug it back in to work. I'll try to get a new keyboard for us here for this. So for example, I'm gonna go for Dan Christian. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna double click it. From here, all you do, you don't double click, you're not trying to open this. You don't need to. You just select it, and now it's green. And you go to the right side. You click on this guy here, and you're gonna say save as file. And in this screen, it's gonna ask you if you want to include one data viewer, one volume viewer, and you want to make sure these are on so that whoever receives this CT scan, and if they don't have this iDexo software, they have a small version of it. It's called a viewer. And here you're gonna browse for now the D drive that you just plugged in. So it's this one. I'm gonna just select it, disregard what's inside of it. I'm just gonna select it, and I'm gonna click OK, and that's it. That's all you do. And you're gonna hit export. Here's the caveat in this. This will take 5 minutes, and it's very deceiving because this will disappear. The loading sign will disappear. This will disappear. And it will keep doing things like this. You have to wait for it to complete. Otherwise, it will not upload properly, and they'll get the USB drive and they won't have anything there. With that being said, just as I selected the D drive, which is for the USB, if you want to email the file, you can put it on the desktop as a separate file. It'll come in as a file, right? And you drag that file from the desktop and put it in the email and send it out. Again, in this part, you're gonna have to wait. It'll have a prompt here. It's gonna come up in a minute, and it'll ask you for the size of the slices. This prompt, you want to give them the finest resolution. The finest resolution would be the lowest interval millimeters. So this would be, you send them 6.16. This is the, it'll give them the highest resolution. I always do this. It'll make the file a little bit bigger, but that's okay. It's still relatively small. So I'm going to click OK. You're going to click OK. It doesn't matter. Okay. And here is the part where it will just not do anything. And you think you're done, but it isn't done until the screen comes out and tells you it was successfully transferred or saved. Okay. And you can actually tell that it isn't done because this is now grayed out. You can't even minimize, you can't maximize, you can't even X out of it. So please stop and don't take the USB drive out. Okay, you have to wait for this part to finish. If you don't let it finish, again, everything is grayed out for a reason. If you don't let it finish, the USB and the file would not be properly saved, and they will walk away with nothing in there. I'm gonna wait. It's still loading in the background. And again, we know that by looking up above, it's all grayed out. It's working in the background. It takes a couple of minutes. I keep the video on until the screen comes on. There you go. CT export complete. Now you hit OK, and you get all your buttons back. From minimize to exit out to all that. Now it's done. Now you can take the USB drive and move. I'm going to click home. I'm going to select exit, as you should always, so you can have other people have access to this accordingly. Okay, this is it.